We started the Grass League because we had this underlying story with the greenskeepers that felt right to tie it all together. You always see the front of house. You see the head pro and the director of golf and the food and beverage staff, but you never see the folks that are the heartbeat of the golf club, which is the folks that are out there long before you get there, every single morning prepping the grass. Literally the key to the game that we love.
We're creating the next big golf tour, right? We're in the early days, and hopefully all the work we're doing helps continue this sport live on forever.
We are the Grass League. We are not competing with the PGA Tour. We are not competing with the LIV Tour. We are our own entity. We're here for different reasons. Again, when I say this, and I mean this, and I'll die on this hill, we're here for the players. These guys, a lot of them, are looking for a second chance or looking for a bump in their career to get up the ranks, and that's what we're here for. So when people talk about stakes, high stakes par 3 golf, it's about risking everything for it. That's from the players, that's to us putting on the Grass League. High stakes is about doing stuff because you love it and because it means everything to you.
We want to distill exactly who the best par 3 golfer in the world is, and we want to distill down to ultimately who the best franchise is.
As a guy who tried to play professionally, there's very limited opportunity out there. Grass League is almost to a point where we can provide a platform for all different types of players. You can really show the world who you are as a golfer.
Golf is a weird sport. It's always been an individual sport. So the ability to lose your ego, and it's not about me, it's about the team. Like it's gonna come out big time at Goat Hill Park.
So first off, it's our first time ever leaving Grass Clippings Rolling Hills. And we chose to go to Goat Hill because of the culture that they've built there. So it felt like the right place to hit the road for the first time.
I played in a tournament there earlier in June. That course has some teeth. It'll beat you up.
Versus the breeze. It's always breezy out there. Last time I played out there, it was coming from 2 different directions. It was swirling. So I think that the breeze is going to play into the tournament quite a bit. There's like probably 4 or 5 holes out there that if you do not put your ball in the right position, you are in big trouble.
The slope out there is wild. You got to pay attention.
And they have a term called getting goated, right? So very, very high stakes shots will be hit once your partner goes. And if they're not on the green and they get goaded, which means going down the slope, playing partner is going to have to hit a pretty good shot, right?
We're going to Goat Hill because we know there's a community there. We know there's a guy like John Ashworth who is willing to risk everything to save a golf course. And the community that has been built around Goat Hill is nothing short of inspirational.
Welcome to the 2025 Summer Grind. We're at Goat Hill Park, which will play host to the first Grass League tournament to take place outside of Arizona. There's a buzz in the air, and the stage is set for a thrilling weekend of high-stakes par 3 golf. The Grass League is the world's only high-stakes par 3 golf league in which men and women, young and old, amateurs and pros can compete on the same playing field. The league is made up of 11 franchises, based all around the country, who are each represented by 4 two-person teams. The Summer Grind is a 36-hole scramble tournament and will be decided by franchise aggregate scoring, which means all 8 players for each franchise will need to bring their A-game if they want to claim the inaugural Summer Grind title.
Folks, we are here live at Goat Hill Park in Oceanside, California for the 2025 Summer Grind presented by LA Golf. And if you've ever been to Goat Hill Park, you get it. Something special is going on this property. If it's John Ashworth, if it's the staff, if it's the grounds crew, and it's the perfect venue for a Grass League event. And this one matters. It's the first tournament on the road. And to give you a little historical background of Goat Hill, there's a couple things you want to know. Save the Goat was an initiative put together by John Ashworth to save this golf course. Instead of being warehouses and apartments, it is this lush evergreen golf course, and we are thankful to be here today. And one other thing to note is if you want to be the course record holder here, like Alex Chiarella, the only way to have the course record is if you tee it up off the and they play with par fours with a persimmon wood. There's great pictures around property with Freddie Couples hitting this, Dean Wilson, Xander Schauffele, the greats. Again, there's something very unique about this property, but that's why we're here. Day one is about to kick off the 2025 Summer Grind presented by LA Golf.
Will Kropp and Brian Bigley are newcomers to the Grass League, but their team, Phoenix United, doesn't have any time to waste. United sit in last place of the season-long points race, and that means they're hoping Kropp and Bigley will have an instant impact.
There's this mind game that's played on the greens that you're just sometimes not going to make every putt. Live here in Oceanside, play here at Goat Hill Park, work up here at Goat Hill Park, so it's definitely a home tournament for me. Will Kropp, playing for the Phoenix United.
English major. I'm full of bullshit. Brian Bigley, I'm playing for Phoenix United and looking forward to it. It definitely beats the normal grind of years on the Korn Ferry and years in Latin America and doing it all solo. It is nice to be part of a team.
Ended up moving here with my wife. We were living in an RV at the time. We were living over in the desert, playing the Korn Ferry up until 2019, and then COVID hit, everything got shut down, and so we were just like, let's just move to the beach and see what happens. Ended up just volunteering. I was picking the range at 5 in the morning up here, just trying to get to know people, and kind of worked my way up through every job, doing the starting to working in the cart barn to working in the pro shop, and then ended up now teaching. Golf still is part of my life, but it's giving back and helping people, which is definitely a more fulfilling role than playing professional golf for me personally.
Irons and wedges have always been the strength of my game. I'm not a big hitter, and if there was any golf course or any league that was kind of built for me, this is probably it.
Even playing out here regularly, you get confused on the greens. I remember scratching my head the first, 6-8 months I was out here, just getting frustrated, like, what is going on?
Never played it, never been here. I know my partner Will. I think he's teaching pro here, and he's been here since COVID, so I'm going to be leaning on him heavy on the greens, and the chemistry seems to be there, and we'll see what we can do.
Every day is a golf day in San Diego. Up here as a family, when I see somebody start to get hooked on the game and I can give them a pathway to get better, that is the biggest thing for me that gives me the most joy.
My brother and I would hit balls over the road and around houses, and so it's always kind of been in our blood to kind of be at the golf course and be playing golf, and I've just been fortunate enough to kind of have, now that I'm 40, have made it a career. Just see ball, hit ball, and hopefully drop some putts, and hopefully at the end of 2 days, Team Phoenix is standing at the top.
Even though it's called Summer Grind, this is a summer party. This is a fun time. We're gonna have a good time. Exciting to get back into the mix, and especially being here at Goat Hill Park, which is my home now, it adds that extra bit of specialness to it.
The gentle handshake of the first, and then you turn the corner and you get right back into the ocean breeze here at the second. It's a real slap in the face. This is the longest iron you'll have in your bag, just about. Lovely golf swing, just syrupy rhythm and just a little right of the flag.
Oh, it's there.
That's good,
It will be such an advantage to know this golf course in the afternoon breezes. Featherstone digging in. Alex Ching already safely aboard, so he can take full
It's up there.
aggression out, and that's exactly what he's done. A man from Oklahoma who played on the Oklahoma golf team, who was captain of the team, as we just pointed out. He knows how to handle the breeze. Not a problem for Will Kropp. But I don't know, this has got enough horsepower. No, that's going to come up well short here at the second.
Oh, it's short.
Easy fellow to like here, this Brian Bigley. Doesn't waste time. Drops a ball on the ground and just hits it. And he hits it well, more often than not to the right side of the green, and that should come back a bit. That should be an opportunity for birdie as well. So we're off to a good start
it's
here.
gonna funnel back though, it's fine. Definitely like right just as close as you can get on it because it will run for sure.
Because it's like pretty straight and
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
uphill.
You put it right on the edge and it's perfect.
Again, Bigley doesn't waste any time. A little check and a little
Partner,
something special.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go. There you go.
Nice shot,
How do
man.
you like me now? 2 holes, 2 birdies.
Higher
Oh
temperature.
my goodness. We hold out on the first with a putter and then back to you. United, and he chips it in.
Okay. Yeah, like that wasn't
After the
turning at
pitch
all.
in from long of the green by Brian Bigley. A little bit of pressure. Don't want to fall behind. Alex Ching has already missed. This is Colin Featherstone trying to find some pay dirt here at the second. Up the hill a little bit from right to left. Oh, and it just is going to
good try,
slide
man.
by. That's going to be a par.
You want to just go? Do you want? No, go ahead. Top yours head.
Gila River Resorts and Casinos is the official sponsor of the Grass League's season-long points race for both franchises and players. The points race helps keep the season thrilling from the first tournament all the way through the GL Championship in December. Head to grassleague.com to see the full standings for the Gila River Resorts and Casinos points race.
Folks, I caught Billy Haynes and Dan Buckner on their way to the first tee box. Again, this is the #1 player in the world. #2, it's a little subjective. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I was 1, then I went to 2. Billy and I, we arm wrestled last night, and he won, so he's definitely #1.
Tampa Bay Swamp Dogs duo of Billy Haynes and Dan Buckner have seen the top of the mountain, winning the 2024 GL Championship thanks to a signature moment in a playoff on the 18th hole. Thanks to that win and other solid performances, Buckner and Haynes are ranked first and second in their player rankings and are looking to keep it that way.
I'm very proud to be on this team. It's the competition, the camaraderie with the guys, the way that they're running this league and how it's connecting to so many people that may not know a whole lot about mid-amateur golf or amateur golf.
So the chemistry, like for me, I just knew right away that like this guy is so clutch, and if there's anybody I want to have my back, it's Billy.
We've played well in the events that we've played so far, and we got a win in December.
That was the most fun I've ever had playing in a golf tournament. What I remember really is my partner Billy making, one of the most incredible putts at the end of a tournament to win. And when the ball went in, I see myself running across the green and jumping on him. And my first thought was, man, I haven't ran that fast since 8th grade gym class or something.
Both of us have a good yin and yang type of feel to our games. We've had some clutch moments and we're able to get a win and played well in the other events we didn't win. So we're 1 and 2. He was #1 for a while and then we flipped. I'm #1 right now, but I mean, we're a great team. So excited for how we keep going.
Played at a really high level for 15 years. Almost got a PGA Tour card and it went mostly unnoticed. And then I won a partner tournament on par 3s scramble at night, and it was as if I won the Masters. I couldn't have asked for anything more for my career because like I said, thought my career was over, and now it seems like I've got another one.
We hope to see the league get bigger and bigger and attract more and more people. If you look at the final round of a grass league event, there's more people watching than a US Am final, which is crazy. So it's come a long way in a short time frame.
It's all about precision and technique, putting. So it really has leveled the playing field to where if you're good at golf, anybody can win.
I would just like to tell everybody else in the field, just look at the rankings, Dan and I are the best players, specifically Dan. I will make the putt at the end of the round to make sure that we seal the deal.
Well, if you guys remember, these two won the GL championship back in December in dramatic fashion. But again, we're not in Tempe. So what's going through your guys' minds, and do you think you have a chance of winning the Summer Grind?
I think this is a full team event because of the new format, so we're more interested in the Swamp Dogs win the whole thing.
Well, regardless of the team aggregate, you're still going to have to make big shots and make big putts. What do you guys have to do out here, and what did you do back there?
I'm a wily veteran. I don't know. You know, we ham and egged. You know, when I'd hit a good shot, he'd make a putt, and when I'd miss a putt, he'd make a putt. And, you know, just like team golf.
Well, I love to be proven wrong. You know, I may have judged you at first. I tell everybody now, when I die, I want to come back as Billy Haynes. And like your cousin, I'll call you champ now instead of a loser. What are they called you? But guys, good luck.
Thank you.
And good luck trying to hold on to that 1 and 2 ranking. It's a pleasure.
Thank you, Tom.
Hole 4 here, 159 yards into the wind. Billy has been on fire for the first 3 holes.
Go. Go.
A little short for Billy, but again, a really great shot at Goat Hill. Like I was saying, you just can't feel the wind as much, and it was 159, but Billy just said after he hit that shot, it's playing closer to 165. It's time for Dan to step up and hit a good shot here. He didn't really have to for the first couple holes because Billy was nice and tight. Oh, this looks really good if it is the right stick. Oh!
Come on, dude.
What happened?
That is why they are an excellent scramble team.
It didn't go in?
He picked Billy right up and hit a fantastic shot. Hit the pin, wrapped around the flagstick, and dropped about a foot away.
What a shot.
Thanks.
Dan did it. Ricky up next. People are playing towards the right side of the green and having the wind just take it left. This entire green slopes right to left.
No. I needed the 8, Bob.
Ricky a little bit over it and gonna miss on the left side.
I'm going to chip the 8, Ramona.
Yeah, I like that. I swung a little too hard at it.
Hayden now up to go. Shot looks really good. Let's see if it can kick off the hill just slightly. Safely on the green, but they're going to have to make a putt here.
All right, we'll make a putt. There's the wind there. The wind just wasn't helping
On
it.
hole 3, Dan turned to Billy and said, let's just do this on every hole. That's a very comfortable distance for me inside a foot. And on the next hole, Dan almost knocked it in, almost back-to-back hole-in-ones for the Swamp Dogs, and they did it. They have less than a foot for their birdie. Hayden up first to go. Looks really good. Oh,
All right, maybe just a touch.
just scooted on by. Good roll, though, for Hayden.
Good.
Let's see if Ricky can make another long putt for the SD Munis to put them at 2 under par. Did Ricky do it again? Oh. Broke right at the hole. They're going to tap in for their par and stay 1 under through 4.
You had it.
Do
you think you had it?
Harder, yeah, I did.
Dan now to clean up their birdie on hole 4. They are playing fantastic golf. 3 under par through 4 holes for the Swamp Dogs.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. Fellas.
Jake here from the Grass League. I want to give a big shout out to our presenting sponsor of the 2025 Grass League Summer Grind, LA Golf. LA Golf has been making big waves with their driver, shafts, putters, and much more, and is the perfect partner for the Grass League because, like the Grass League, we like to push the boundaries on what's possible in golf. You can check out everything LA Golf has to offer by heading to their website at lagolf.com.
While neither is a professional golfer, expectations are sky high for the New York Bluebirds' Kurt Watkins and Jake Byram. The duo captured the 2025 Grass Clippings Open title with an amazing streak of 4 birdies to win the tournament by 3 strokes. Another performance like that in the summer grind could mean that Watkins and Byram find themselves at the top of the player rankings.
My dad looked at me and was like, golf's all about what score are you going to shoot. That's all that matters. My name is Jake Byram, playing for the New York Bluebirds. My dream was to make it to the PGA Tour and play like anybody else's. Half this field, I'm sure he gave it a run.
You really are dedicated. It's a really difficult sport. It's a hard sport.
Golf is still a major part of my life, and this is something that's missing, is that team atmosphere, winning an event as a team. Kurt and I, two, desk guys that have a full-time job, come out here and compete. Thank God every day that they created the Grass League to just keep us competitive and keep it going.
Grass League and Rolling Hills and Grass Clippings, they've created a vibe there, right? I think it welcomes about anybody. I see that here as well.
It's just a complete hangout, cool West Coast vibes, but at the same time, this course has a lot of teeth to it. Good players are gonna shine. Guys that are struggling are really it's gonna weed them out quick.
SoCal's just, it's for perfect weather and the beach, right? Arizona's like hot and dry.
Club selection off the tee, we're at sea level, so the ball is not flying as far for us boys that are from Arizona. And Kurt's putting is always pretty solid. During the GCO, that's really ultimately the reason why we won that tournament, was my ball striking and his putting. So if we keep that rolling, that's really how we're gonna get this done.
Focus on the fundamentals. I just let my golf clubs do the talking. Yeah, I'm gonna step on your throat.
I do think that someday this league is gonna be a highly competitive international league to play in for par 3 golf. I think ultimately my goal at the end of the day is to be the best golfer I can be. I try to show my son that because your dreams don't work out doesn't mean that they have to be over.
Kind of what you see where that birdie is, go a foot right of that.
It's a bowl.
Okay.
So like that left center of the green, everything's gonna want to spin and go down.
Fourteenth hole today, downwind, a little bit downhill, all in, 125, 130 to the top end. Watkins firing away on a promising line.
We'll just push it at it. Dang it.
And he finds the pocket. Will it stay on the green? It just trickles off. Can't get a putter on that.
What was that, a full wedge?
Yeah, it was chippy wedge.
Chippy wedge.
Yeah.
Has had a couple of wedges today as Byram that he hasn't really delivered on. That's normally a hallmark of his game. But here at the 14th, he's got it left of the flag. And it zips back, catches the corner.
Very good.
And we'll have a chance for some pay dirt here.
Pretty good.
Looking for another birdie, looking to move to 6 under. Made the turn with birdies at 8 and 9, but have not put a circle on the card in the first 4 holes here on the back 9 as Aaron Grimes sends it out to the left. Needs to catch the slope, and it has. And here it comes slowly, wandering back towards the hole. Does it have a chance? Does it have a chance? It certainly did. He nearly jarred it at 8. And here at 14, almost an ace.
I played at 25.
Aaron Grimes, a partner of Joe Hook's, just about made a hole-in-one. So why not go ahead and knock it in? Out right over the top of the flag, though.
Come on. Hey, hooks, hooks, hooks.
Byram?
Dang, stayed there.
Was lied
Stayed
to.
out. Yeah.
It didn't go left, did it? Matter of fact, it might have gone right. And so now, if you're Kurt Watkins, you're going, what the hell am I going to do with this thing? Watkins loves to hit these putts firm. That's going to leave a stain on the scorecard. Well, you hit that beautiful tee shot in, you got to get the dividend payout, don't you? Nearly 2 aces for Aaron Grimes on the day. Early in the round, when we worked over to the third, he said he had to help his man out, his partner, Joe Hooks, and he certainly is doing that now.
Yeah. Yep. Good bird.
Thanks. Yeah, for real, bro. We gotta, and we ain't like had a hot like.
What were the nerves beginning?
Actually, no nerves to start off. Felt pretty calm, honestly.
You look like a pretty calm guy, just in general.
Yeah, I didn't did this enough, man. You know, been played enough golf, so.
Tell me about the initiative you got going on at home, the Compton Country Club. What is it? How can we get involved? Just give us the information here.
Yeah, so the Compton Country Club initiative, my cousin and I started that back in 2023, and it's to pretty much get the citizens of Compton back involved in golf. So there was a golf course I grew up playing at called the Compton Par 3 golf course, and back in the day it was a great place, a great golfing locations for everyone, and it kind of shut down during COVID, and it hasn't been reopened since. So my cousin and I, we've been doing these little pop-ups around the city of Compton. We get people participating in golf again. You know, you can't do what you don't know, and so if you get them a little bit involved, they come out and play usually.
Well, it has some similar storylines and parallels to where we are.
Yeah.
It was dilapidated and it was saved.
Exactly, yeah. So we're trying to do that same thing, make it a golf haven.
How can we get involved?
I think you guys are. Having me playing this week, allowing me to talk about it, I think that's probably the biggest thing that can be done right now. And maybe one day we can go out there and maybe play some golf, you know?
City of Compton, if you're paying attention, come on now.
Right.
Cooperate. We're trying to bring golf to the people. Look at what this place has done. Look at the energy, and then of course now grass clippings.
Yep.
How cool would it be
Right.
to bring the grass league to your spot in Compton?
That would be dope. I mean, I think that'd be something my cousin and I first talked about when he played in the amateur one, 2024, back in March or April, I believe it was. We were like, man, if we could get the grass league out there, imagine how that would be. And so we're hopeful. Pretty lofty goal, but I think we can do it.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, man. All right, go chip this in.
We're underway at the 2025 Summer Grind. Jake Byram, Kurt Watkins out to a hot start. Everything is coming together. And if you can see over my left shoulder, a beautiful perspective of hole 3 at Goat Hill Park for the Summer Grind. The hole is brought to you by clothing company Unreal, based in Minnesota. If you don't know about Unreal Clothing, they're a Minnesota-based performance clothing brand. The most comfortable clothes I've ever worn. Unreal is the official apparel partner of the Grass League. So if you're looking for top-notch performance apparel, head to grassleague.com to check out all the Unreal Grass League merch.
Scramble golf means working together to go low. For Joe Hooks and Aaron Grimes of the Michigan Auto Aces, this should come easy. They're as good of friends as they are golf partners. And team captain, Joe Hooks, is hoping that the chemistry he and his partner share will translate into on-the-course success.
My dad never forced me to play. I really
He kind of strategically got me into the game. He's a big-time student of the game. He's kind of grown from what I may have envisioned when I was 12, 13, 14 years old, when I first kind of knew that I wanted to play professional golf. Like, the game looks different now. Like, I love playing in front of crowds and then, you know, step up and be captain of our team and all that. Like, I'm privileged to, like, kind of represent Detroit the way I do and represent the crib and represent my parents and my family and all my friends the way I do. This tournament, man, with it being what it is and so many people around, get the guys fired up when needed. And then playing with Aaron, man, like we gonna have just a good time this week. Aaron has more confidence than possibly everybody than Tiger Woods himself, right?
Aaron Grimes playing with the Michigan Auto Aces. Summer grind is more than just the summer, you know, it's actually all year. This is when you're ready to show your best stuff, you know? You know, I grew up in Compton. Long Beach is a neighboring city. And eventually when I turned pro, it was time to start trying my luck at the Long Beach Open. And last year, I cracked it pretty good. I had the lead going into the final round, and I was just like, damn, I was like, I'm not letting this thing get away from me. When I won that tournament, I probably had like $600 in my bank account. So it was like, damn, if I don't win this tournament, I don't know how I don't want to go back to caddying. I'll remember that for the rest of my life.
I think Aaron can hold out a wedge shot from anywhere. We both are just really good at getting the ball in the hole.
Having a teammate, you feel a little less pressure, but at the same time, you do get a little more pressure if your teammate, you know, isn't playing their best. And then you got the team aspect behind it. We've got to play well for our team. It means a lot. It doesn't just mean something for us, it means something for the whole franchise.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it may not end up exactly how you may have deserved for it to end up. But that's just the nature of the game of golf.
I've got, you know, my buddy Joe Hooks stuck his neck out for me to get on this team. I want to make sure that we make a good showing and we end up in that top spot. Just good luck to y'all. Like, if I'm firing and I'm hot, no chance.
I don't get it. They keep mixing up their order. Aaron just about made a hole-in-one, and now Joe's going first.
That's gonna be fine, Hooks. Just fly.
Needs to go. Needs a big, big bounce. Didn't get it.
Marked off behind it. The slope will come back.
Look good. No claps. Tough crowd.
This guy's due to hit a good one. He really hadn't hit too many good ones yet. Come on. Right here.
Yanked it again.
Hit it.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh! What an unfortunate bounce.
Gosh, dang.
That landed so
Yeah,
firm.
just
Oh, that was a better
smothered.
shot than that. He's going to be pissed when he gets up here and sees that.
Ooh, that might be good.
Yeah? No claps?
Just a tough crowd, I think. I don't know.
Ryan, where is it?
Yeah, where's it at?
For this fringe.
We're away, huh?
Yeah, I think you're good. Just barely.
Sometimes I wonder if he's so meticulous in his nature, which can be a benefit, but sometimes I wonder if he doesn't overthink it. He spent a lot of time on this one. It's for birdie. Hooks. All of that
Slow.
for that.
How you feel about break?
You feel like you're gonna die at 2, maybe a cup and a half, just outside a cup and a half?
Hey, fine.
This is the kind you just pound right in the back of the hole. He just saw his partner Joe Hooks come up short and a little left. Oh, hit me. Okay, you can also drip it in the front edge. That works. All right, we got a little bit of something happening here. And like I told you, when they saved par a couple holes ago, that might be the spark. Since then, birdie. Kurt Watkins has got to bring something to make her smile, right? Something to make your daughter think you're cooler than you are.
I think it's just
That's not
inside
it.
right. Or, sorry, inside left.
Yeah.
It's a family affair out here.
For many pro golfers, a good caddy can be the difference between a big check and missing the cut. Luckily for Hayden Wood of the local San Diego Munis, his partner Ricky Romano has plenty of experience in that department. Romano has caddied for a number of players on tour, most recently looping for Ricky Fowler. Wood and Romano have played well this season with a second-place finish at the 2025 Grass Clippings Open, and this weekend are looking to solidify the Munis' position at the top of the season-long standings.
You know, last time we got edged out barely. That was last time and not this time. The game of golf teaches you a lot about life, good bounces, bad bounces. It doesn't always reward the guy who does this or that. It's a very challenging game, just like life.
Aiden and I have great vibes. We just have a good understanding of golf, I think, at a high level. He played at Oklahoma State. I played at Houston, and he played professionally, and he's caddied a little bit on tour. So he kind of just knows, we know how to go about it.
I mean, Ricky, my partner, he caddies for Ricky Fowler on the PGA Tour, so he's been really grinding out on the road, and he's excited to be playing. When Romano's over the ball, he waggles a lot like Ricky. Sometimes, like in the corner of my eye, he'll be teeing off, and I'm thinking it's Ricky Fowler, not Ricky Romano.
I've been caddying on tour for 14 years now, and I love it, and yeah, it's great. I enjoy it. Charlie Belgian was the guy that brought me out on the tour. And he was kind of in between caddies, and he was like, hey, Rick, would you mind coming out and caddying for me for a couple weeks? And the first week was at Riviera, and we ended up finishing, I believe it was tied for 11th. And I just remember looking at the check that he wrote me, and I was like, man, this is cool. I can do this.
You're seeing a different type of golf in all par threes, and I think Jimmy and the guys have done a great job with the concerts and the team aspect, and they're building something really cool. There's going to be some people making bogeys for sure. Everyone thinks that it's a scramble, so you should make all these birdies, but you still have to, get it close and make some putts, so they can definitely put some pins in some tough spots.
I love to compete. I mean, the last tournament I played was in Phoenix at Rolling Hills for the last Grass League event.
Played well in the last tournament, and it was really fun. Having a chance to win with a few holes to go is something I think a lot of us are looking for, and traction's definitely building.
We're gonna bring it. Let the chips fall where they do. So yeah, looking forward to it.
How many on? Oh, it's up front.
96 actual.
96 actual.
207. It's probably.
I think it's a 2.
It's like a 220.
215 shot?
Yeah, 215. It's
Hole 5, 196 yards, but it's uphill into the wind. We're looking at 215, 220 to get it all the way back to the pin. Billy hit another really good shot. Let's see if it's enough to get up there.
Oh, good. Get it. Stay there.
Just short. Man, we're looking at 225, potentially 230 to get it all the way up there. Dan up to go now. He said he might not have enough clubs in the bag right now. He took his woods out to make it lighter for his caddy. Let's see if he can get this all the way back there. Another really good strike from Dan. Let's see if it is enough club for him.
Oh, I got there.
Okay. Shot.
I swung hard and missed it.
Dan is very popular out here. Claps wherever he goes. Ricky up to go now. Really good strike from Ricky. Wind picked up as soon as he stepped over the golf ball.
All right, that's not a bad spot. Okay. I'm looking right at that sign. You see that sign?
Yeah, that is.
Wow. Really impressive swing there from Hayden. Looked right on it. Fantastic shot.
Beauty. All right, group thin, huh?
Yeah, thin to win,
thin to win, baby. I love it.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
I said par will not be a bad score on this hole, but Hayden hit a amazing shot in here, and they have an uphill putt for their birdie, 5 feet left. Billy up first to play here. Man, he got stuck in that first cut, killed all of the momentum, and not a great first chip, but we have Dan coming up here next. Dan up next has to hit a good chip shot here. They don't want to have a tester this early out in the gate for par. Good shot there for Dan, and they should have no problem cleaning that up for their par. SD Munis now have a fantastic look for a birdie on the very difficult 5th hole. I don't suspect we're going to see a ton of birdies out here on hole 5. This is a great look. They could not have left themselves in a better spot, just straight up the hill. Yep, and Hayden with the birdie on the very challenging hole 5.
The 18th hole at Goat Hill Park is absolutely historic, and it is brought to you by Gila River Resorts and Casinos today and tomorrow for the 2025 Summer Grind.
I love where this grass league is going because it creates a less pretentious vibe around golf. I think we're just lucky that we got into it early. The energy that they brought was super cool. So we really appreciate that because in our brand, it fits perfectly with how they celebrate their golf tournament and how we celebrate our entertainment on our side from a casino side of it. We're excited to see this thing expand to where you have multiple cities that we can take our brand not only locally, but regionally. And we also love that it was innovative. When you're looking at putting your brand in something, this definitely was an avenue and a like-minded sporting approach. So Gila River Resorts and Casinos has 4 properties. We just launched our 4th casino now with Santan Mountain. We have baccarat, roulette, craps, true Vegas-style gaming. Perfect place after you're done golfing or going to the Grass League event. I am Dominic Orozco, President and Chief Marketing Officer for Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Let's play some golf, baby.
As Will Kropp knows, home field advantage can make all the difference. An advantage that Colin Featherstone and Alex Ching of the Hollywood Hitters will also look to capitalize on. Both played college golf in San Diego and have played Goat Hill Park more times than they can count. Despite being younger players, Featherstone and Ching have plenty of golf accomplishments under their belts and are hoping to add another.
I'd never say it's a sure thing, but I do think local knowledge will be important this week. Okay, you got to get creative out here. Yeah, golf it's opened a lot of doors for me, so it's really, really fun to still be kind of playing at a somewhat high level and getting to play in some competition at this point.
I actually started left-handed, but when I was growing up, left-handed golf clubs were pretty expensive and hard to find, so eventually switched over to right-handed around 8 or 9. So the hardest thing out here is reading the greens. The greens are pretty diabolical.
Nice to be at Goat Hill Park, kind of my home. For a long time when I was playing professionally, I was out here just a couple times a week. To see it on kind of a grander stage is really cool. Getting goated is kind of a rite of passage for newbies out here. You could hit a shot that looks really good in the air, and even when it lands, it looks good, but then you may get a bad bounce. It may just spin off a green, just barely, like last roll, it'll roll off the green. It'll go 40 yards down a hill, and you end up in a divot. That's getting goated.
Fortunately, I got a teammate of mine who is not only an excellent putter, but an excellent green reader. Where you think it's breaking will kind of feel, obviously I have my own feel for that, but knowing the greens is a big part of scoring well out here.
It's funny that he said I have the hot hands with the putts because he just made about pretty much every putt he looked at. You know, for both of us, Alex and I, we've played out here so many times, so we can really trust each other.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're here to win, right? We're playing for a substantial amount of money. It gets the juices flowing, but at the end of the day, you know, I have trust in my partner, and I have trust in myself, and, you know, I think we're gonna go home and take it down.
Perhaps the most difficult tee shot on the golf course. Playing 210 yards all in, uphill into a cool ocean breeze. And you can't see the flag. It's mixed in with the clouds and the sky. You just kind of hit it and wait for somebody to start clapping.
You right? Yeah? Got a couple claps, so. It hopped up on.
5-iron for Featherstone, whose career has taken him all over the place. PGA Tour, Latino America, Korn Ferry Tour. That's a proper strike of a golf ball, let me tell you what. Nothing really, no reaction from the gallery up by the green, but it certainly looked like one heck of a golf shot. Will Kropp told me yesterday as he was hitting balls into the evening sun with his family around, his 2 young boys and his wife Morgan, he said he's rusty. He's been working. But I think he was setting me up because this golf swing doesn't look like it's got any rust on it.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm sorry?
The boys are buzzing. Nice.
He put his towel out and I gave him the finger. And I gave my ball to Corey instead.
Kropp and Bigley both missed the green. Bigley was off to the right, chipping downhill, so they've taken Kropp's pitching back up.
Oh my God.
And you could tell he had some nerves on that one. He was deep breaths and didn't love it, but have no fear, Mr. Bigley is here. He already chipped in once. Oh, and he's done it again. Just stop it.
Let's go, bud.
Just stop yourself. Brian Bigley, welcome to the Boom Boom Room. My goodness.
Yeah.
We know he's good from off the green with the putter in his hand. He's already made 2 from off the green for birdie.
Greatest chip.
Alex Ching looking for another. If he hit it, you are kidding me.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen,
dude.
something special is brewing here between these 4 players.
Here, let me get this for you.
Something remarkable is happening.
Let me get this for you. Here. What is going on? Unbelievable. Party!
I've never seen someone make more putts in 2 days.
Let's go.
Dude. Yeah.
Joe's been a little bit off his game. Wind out of the left. This would be a good one just to squeeze that draw against the wind, have it come dead straight.
Turnover.
That's what he tried to do, but it's not. It's just a little right.
That was terrible.
9 iron. Boy, he's really found it. He's really found the groove.
It's just so bad. Oh, it's just everything's left.
Jake Byram riding the wind here at 16. If it gets a left bounce, could be might bounce forward though, so he won't love it. Still an opportunity. Looking for 3 circles in a row on the card. Come on then. Oh my goodness, did everything but go in. Aaron Grimes has really come on strong today. He is carrying this team. Boy, he's been close all day, but just nothing wants to go down. It's afraid of the fall right now for Joe Hooks. I like this move, not wasting any time. Kurt Watkins.
Go. Really just,
And that one dries up.
At the end. Yeah.
At 5 under par, they need a couple. I would think 7 unders where you want to be.
Yeah, there we go.
He said it.
There
He said
we
you never
go.
know when the whole thing might just start going your way. And Byron buries a birdie. 6 under with 2 to play.
As the presenting sponsor of the 2025 Summer Grind, LA Golf stepped up in a big way, outfitting all Grass League players with a club fitting and a free club. And if you don't know about LA Golf, they are pushing the boundaries in golf equipment across the board. You can take it from the Grass League players or even Bryson DeChambeau, or you can try it yourself. Head over to lagolf.com and see what all the hype's all about.
Hole 18, 107 yards. We have the Swamp Dogs at 6 under and the SD Munis now at 7 under par. I know both teams want to finish out strong with a birdie here, but good opening round from both teams so far. Let's see if they can make it even better. Good shot from SD Munis there. Again, this is a very challenging green. It's not as easy to hit as you would think. Really cool 18th hole here. We have hospitality in the back, seating all around. Such a vibe. Everyone's hanging out, having a great time, enjoying some beer, some food, some amazing golf, and some spectacular weather today.
I didn't even think that was that bad.
Okay, so did you try?
I just chunked that again.
Okay.
Let's see if it's enough club, because this looks really good. Oh, great shot from Dan. He got the crowd pumped up.
There we go. Thank you.
All day.
There we go. All day.
What's that stand for?
Couple good looks here for birdie for both teams. Let's see if they can finish out strong.
Much less than where the line actually is.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
Be aggressive. It's a little uphill, Woody. It's not going to be quick.
We have Hayden now for his birdie putt. It's going to go uphill, breaking left to right. Again, it's going to leave all the pressure on Ricky here to make the putt.
It's doing exactly what I thought it was doing.
Okay, Ricky now for the birdie. He has made so many clutch putts for this team. Let's see if he can do it one more time. Does he have the magic to do it? Yes, and he does. Walking them in on the last 2 holes. What a fantastic finish for the SD Munis. They are now at 8 under par. That was a fantastic opening round. Short putt here for the Swamp Dogs. I know they would love to finish out with a birdie, especially after their scorching hot start. And they do it. 2 birdies to finish it out. We have the Swamp Dogs at 7 under par, the SD Munis at 8 under par. 2 fantastic teams, a great day, so much drama, great shots, amazing putts made, and a lot of fun out here with both great teams.
I just don't know how.
I hit wedge yesterday. I can't
You get it close here on 10. Back into that beautiful Pacific breeze, but you're trying to carve a wedge, but wedges don't like to move from left to right.
Far right. You look like me. That looks lovely. Great shot.
And the green's firm, as you saw with Crop, that bounces off the back left. I just don't know how you get it close. You know, there's a guy who can get it close. It might be Brian Bigley. He, Oklahoma, can munch it down into the wind, maybe skip it, but you got to kill all the speed into that first slope. But he's going up top with it. This is, nope, also going to be off the back left. Perfect for another Bigley chip in.
Forever.
No, Colin is my marker.
Really good shot, Will. Come left. What a shot.
Thank you.
Beauty.
Sling a little.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. 3 chip ins in 10 holes. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like it. What kind of magic does this sorcerer Brian Bigley have? Oh, come on.
I've never seen a better chipper in my life.
Have you ever seen anybody?
I've never seen anything like this in my life.
I heard you before too saying, "What do you do if I make this?"
Just
Did you say that?
get a little bit of that.
Oh my gosh.
Work on your short games, kids.
All right. I got it.
All right, good. Hey. We've chipped it. We've chipped it 7 times in 10 holes. We're not supposed to be chipping.
Jeez, dude, that thing.
Tough putt, man.
I gave it extra speed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Clearly. Dude, just a hard putt.
It is a hard putt.
Like 2 hard putts that we had.
You know where to go, baby. This is your place. How cool is it to be playing? This got to be special, really.
This is special, absolutely. This is like, you think of Saturday with the boys, times about 10. So we're having a great time. This is kind of like, besides Brian, this is like our normal group right here with Colin and Alex, and then Colin's brother and Evan. We're all local guys here, so it's like anytime you can get out on a Saturday with them and then have the course just in absolutely mint shape with the greens rolling, it's hard to beat.
They describe you as a local legend around here. How does that feel?
That feels pretty good. I mean, that feels good. I mean, to be honest.
But does that also mean you're past your prime if you're a legend? Or does that mean you're coming into your prime?
I never thought about that, but I think thanks for pointing that out. I might be slightly past my prime. It's like that Toby Keith song. It's like not as good as I once was, but as good once as I ever was. So I'm just hoping that this weekend is that one time.
Were you nervous though? Because seriously, I mean, playing for a lot of money, this was a serious deal. At the same time, it's fun. But were you a little nervous?
I was a little nervous. Yeah, I was a little nervous. To be honest with you, I had a 3-month-old 3 months ago, so I have like these diaper hands going some days, and it's like that's kind of more where the nerves come from, of like kind of being not super prepared for the test. You know, it's like you don't feel like you know what the pressure is going to be in playing your whole life. You know what it takes to do it. It's just like you didn't study for the test, so you're just like praying and circling C on some of them and just hoping that works out.
You just described my entire collegiate career, by the way. But you know, it was funny because Jake Bryman earlier, I asked him what did he do with the big winnings from last year, and he said he bought diapers because he's got a 1-month-old.
Yeah.
You now have a young family. Met your youngsters out on the range the other day, and your wife Morgan. How much does their support mean to you?
It means a ton. I mean, that's why you do it nowadays. Besides, I mean, the nice thing about Goat Hill and the cool part is like this is an entire family up here at Goat Hill. So it's like you're playing in front of 100 of your family members, which is incredible. For me, this place, my wife and I came here in 2020. We didn't know anybody. It was a burnout from playing professional golf, and really found the love for the game back here. And it's, you know, it's not for the love of the game, it's more the community aspect and remembering why you play the game. And this place emphasizes that, and today emphasizes that. That's why we're out here. It's the community. It's all the people around here showing love, and everybody out here is stoked for this. We didn't know what quite to expect, but you can see it on everybody's face that this means something. So it's cool to be a part of, and I'm lucky to be right in the mix of it.
Well, you're getting a lot of love, but as the expression goes, to have a friend, to be a friend, and you clearly are a good friend to many around here.
Well, I appreciate it.
Good luck, bud.
Ned, you'll always be part of the Goat Hill fam.
Come on with it. Come on. There's no better place to be than here at the Grass League, and there's no better place to make a tee time than Golf Now. This doesn't happen on its own. We need loyal friends. We need partners. Golf Now, thank you so much for everything that you do. Multiple fist pumps for supporting the Grass League.
All right, folks, I'm sitting here with the current leaders in the clubhouse. There's a lot of golf left. You guys went off early. I got Gabe Salvanera and Ryan McPherson, okay? And you guys have been around. You've played in every Grass League event. Somehow you snuck onto a roster, and I have to apologize. I feel that I've been disrespectful because the results, you've been, you've finished at least top 20 every event, and yet I don't speak of you. So you really made a statement today. It made me eat my words. You were leaders in the clubhouse. What does it feel like to be, you know, hopefully sleeping on the lead, but currently sitting in these chairs in the lead?
Feels really good. I mean, I feel like we finally put it together today. The last few tournaments that we've played in, it's been a couple sloppy holes here and there, but today we put it all together and ham and egged it really well. So, yeah.
Gabe, from your perspective?
We just made putts, hit it a little closer today. You know, we got one more day tomorrow, so trying to finish the job and come out with the win.
You know, making these pairings in an event like this or a Ryder Cup, any type of event, is tough. You guys haven't been switched around at all, so clearly there's a connection between you guys. Can you kind of allude to that?
Yeah, so we played college ball at South Mountain our freshman year and kind of just kept in touch, played a lot of golf throughout the summer, and I was like, I got a call. I was like, hey, you want to play in this Grass League? You need a partner? I'm like, I know a guy. I got one of the best putters
in Arizona, possibly in the world on my team. So, I mean, it's pretty easy when you have with a scramble.
Potentially in the world. What would you say in response to that about your partner, Gabe?
Yeah, that's high praise. In the world's probably a bit much, but in Arizona, I'll take some credit. I've played in different kind of putting tours as well, and I've won a lot of those, so probably don't even really know about that. But yeah, there's been a good amount of money won with that flat stick of mine, so yeah.
I'm going to look into that. Now that I've seen these results, it's getting to the point where it seems like you guys have played a lot of poker hands and it might be your turn to win. I want to understand more so, if you guys do win tomorrow, what is that going to look like with Carlton, with Joe Hooks, Aaron Grimes, Daniel Ochoa, Skylar Fennell. I don't want to leave anybody out. Who am I leaving out?
Hunter Riley.
Oh, gosh, those guys are good. What is that locker room going to look like?
Man, I mean, elite talent, lots of talent on our team right now, and we feel really good about as a franchise, and obviously Gabe and I are currently sitting in the solo lead, so we win tomorrow, probably a decent little party going on, maybe a barbecue and some hangouts, so yeah.
Gabe, you have any thoughts on that?
I just want us all to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the goal.
I'm going to ask for an invite to that party. I'm going to ask to wear those sunglasses because I've never seen him without them on. But guys, I love to eat my words, and I'm proud of you guys.
Appreciate it.
Go low tomorrow. Love you boys. Let's go.
Appreciate it.
If you are a big fan of a Grass League franchise, Branded Bills, the official hatwear of the Grass League, is the perfect place to rep your colors. These breathable performance hats by Branded Bills are the perfect cap for a day out on the golf course or anywhere repping your team. Head to our website, grassleague.com, and pick up your favorite franchise hat today.
Folks, I am so lucky that I was able to get Nick Swanson and Claire Hogle in the booth with me. Claire just asked me a question, walking in saying, what were your expectations? And I got to say, you're from right up the road from your college days. I know your college coach, Greg Hutton, who's unbelievable. And late before we get a late notice from Freezer Tarps that he's not coming, and Nick Swanson steps in. I said, it's more so if Nick Swanson can step up in the moment. And you guys just finished 7 under. So what happened today, and how did you go so low?
We kind of ham and egged it. Nick played incredible. I missed some shots, and when I missed them, he hit incredible ones, not just like okay ones. And then we both kind of drained a lot of putts.
Swanson?
Claire was dropping putts all over the place. I think she made, on her own, at least 200 feet of putts probably. There were some bombs early in our round to keep our momentum going, and then I did hit some really good shots for us on the back 9, but Claire really kept the momentum on the front 9. We had a couple missteps, some bogeys early, but really kept that momentum going and never gave up on ourselves.
Nick, I want to stay with you. I'm just trying to put myself in your shoes. It was maybe a week ago or something. We're all wondering, hey, who's going to be playing with Claire Hogle? We don't know. You get a call from Kevin or Wyndham or somebody like, hey, we need you now. We're putting you in. You're playing with Claire. Explain that process to me.
I was very shocked. I played well at the last tournament, so I would have loved to, get the invite, but, wasn't there. Was still super happy for the Munis, thought we were going to do well, and then obviously Chetty couldn't make it, and was really excited for the opportunity, and just kind of took what I had and ran with it.
Thus far, you've seized that opportunity. I want to go back to you, and you played college golf here, okay? Golf is typically a lonely sport in terms of you go around the world playing and, you're lucky to have 2 people follow you and clap or whatnot. This is essentially a home game for you. What does it mean to play out here right up the road from your old college? It's got to be pretty special, huh?
Yeah, it's really cool. I love the vibes out here. I'm a San Diego native, so having everybody out here is really cool. I feel like I'm inviting people into my little hometown. And yeah, I get to have some family out here. My dad's out here today. Tomorrow my mom and her boyfriend are coming out. My grandma can't make it, maybe my uncle. So it's really fun to have my family out here because they haven't watched me play competitive golf since my college days.
I told everyone, I said it on one of my Instagram videos or whatever. I said, the Munis can win. They are stacked. This was the one. You guys were the X factor, not because you're not good enough, but he's getting a call a week before, this, that, and the other.
I'm the content creator girl. I'm here for the clout.
Hey, I already
striking today says differently. Yeah.
I'm starting to get confused on content creation and influencers because she beat me by 7 strokes. What does that make me? I'm just like a guy, a loser. I don't know. But what is it gonna take? You know, after watching that putt touch the entire cup, something special's going on here. Okay.
Definitely.
What's it gonna take tomorrow to make the Munis win?
I think it's going to take some consistent putting. I haven't checked out the leaderboard to see where our other teammates are, but I imagine they're playing well. So for Claire and I, we're just going to keep our heads down, keep our game plan going, and roll some putts in. And might just see our names at the top. Who knows?
That's how fresh this is. What I can tell you is there's some low scores. I interviewed Romano and Wood. They're 8 under. I mean, wow. You guys, there's something going on. My last question is, and I'll give it to Claire. If you guys win tomorrow, is Wyndham going to like call you, or are you guys going to throw a party, or what's the game plan if you guys end up taking home the first title here?
I haven't thought about that. I bet you Wyndham will call us, and I bet you we will party very hard.
Well, Wyndham, you heard that. Don't be surprised. Yep. Don't be surprised if the Munis take home the title. These guys are playing great. Hopefully do it again tomorrow. The summer grind, baby. Hit one on the face. Oh! Good work, Dan.
All right, good.
Hey. Do it. Yeah. Okay.
With day 1 of the 2025 summer grind coming to a close, players will have the night to think about their games and what they'll need to do in order to raise the trophy come tomorrow. Whether that's searching for the magic from past tournaments, hitting the putting green,
Wow, yeah, ready.
bonding with their teammates, or thanking their lucky stars.
I don't know that I've ever seen a man chip in 4 times in 18 holes.
I mean,
I don't know I've ever seen it.
I got to ask you, what was your round like today? I saw 1 hole, and that was when Big League chipped in on, I believe, 10.
That could have been any hole. The man chipped in essentially on that. It's remarkable. If we could ever zoom in on this, the circles on these scorecards, and then what I've done here is I just mark when somebody does something phenomenal, and you can see there's all kind of artistry here. These guys, between the 4 of them, on 8 occasions, hold out from off of the green. So you could say it's a par 3, they missed a lot of greens, or you could say that was awesome. I'm going with that was awesome.
Do you mind if I tell you a little story from Nick Mason, one of their teammates? You know, we shared Airbnb, I think, Wednesday night, and on Thursday, I get picked up by a guy on the Roses,
Okay.
and he's taking me to USD to go check out their chipping facility.
This sounds sketchy, by the way.
No, we're going to check out their chipping facility with the golf team.
Okay.
And I go, hey, Nick Mason, you want to come with us? He goes, if you have to chip at Goat Hill, you're going to lose.
No.
I mean,
right. I'm going to disagree with that after what I saw this afternoon.
It sounds like you were a part of an iconic round between just hometown favorites. Tell me more about that.
Well, because
you had two guys who were not supposed to be together, right? Like not oil and water, but just very different personalities.
They said fire and ice. That's what they said.
Okay, I'll give you fire and ice. Yeah. And I kept expecting Biggs to have this diminishing returns because there were libations involved, and I thought we were going to hit diminishing returns, and we never did. He just kept delivering. And this morning's round was kind of subdued. It was 7 under, but it felt like 2 under. It was kind of hit it to 12 feet. This afternoon's round was magic. And the thing about this place, and you and I were talking about it earlier, is in the morning it lays down. It's more scoreable, right? And so you come out and you do 7, 8 under. These guys tomorrow, and they got momentum. Now, they got to get sleep. This is a thing. But they could come out when you play well on an early tee time, like a late tee time on the first day, and then you go early. Like they could do something tomorrow.
I think that's the recipe. Yeah, I think that's the recipe. So, I mean, call it Featherstone. Chiarella shot 6 under. There's some teams right there that can explode, like you said. And again, it's team aggregate. It's not a 2-man team. This is true team format. What do you think about that?
So, I like it because it puts the onus on everybody to deliver at some point. You're going to have to step your game up. You can't just hide behind some hot hand. Yep. What I'm interested to see is where they put the hole locations tomorrow. Because every one of these holes, you can tuck it on some side porch, back porch, front porch, and just kill these guys. The greens firmed up this afternoon. We saw it, especially on like 10, a little flicky 75-0. Yeah. Like in the morning, those guys are just darts. And then in the afternoon, boom, and over the green, boom, over the. So where they put the hole locations is going to have a big part in what the scores are tomorrow.
What I've been told is, as the Grass League grounds crews always do, they make them tough. I mean, make them tough. And I got a question for you, Ned. How did we meet? Ned Michaels.
I was thinking the same thing. How did we meet?
Ned Michaels is
I have no
flying
idea.
in, and we're going to go on air together, and we'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
That was back in December.
One of the all-time great clips.
I never thought you had ever been west of the Mississippi, and now you're out here in California, and you're back here at the Grass League. Tell me about your experience with the Grass League and where you see this going, and I hope you're going to be involved going forward.
Well, I don't know. I actually don't know how we met. I do. Parker McLaughlin.
Yes.
This is a dude, by the way. I mean, not only does he know his stuff and he's teaching all over the world. I mean, this guy is a short game chef.
Yep.
But also just a good human. I think made the connection. Here's what I think about this place and the tour, what you guys are doing. The spirit of everything you got going on is righteous. You come to a place like this. You go to Grass Clippings. And you walk in and you feel like family. It's a hard thing to describe. But you got little ones running around. You got your family over here. On the 18th hole earlier, we had to back off a shot because there were kids running around behind the 18th green. And it's a festive atmosphere, but it's also competitive as all get out, right? I mean, this is serious. We're playing for a lot of money. But at the same time, you watch everybody out here, they're high-fiving each other. They're happy for each other, which is a hard dynamic to balance. And I go back home and I just say, hey, listen, these guys got something. I can't, and I get paid to have words, but the articulation of what you got, the spirit is just righteous. And so it's going to organically grow. And when you out here, that's how you grow it. You guys have done an amazing job, and you got something.
I mean, and you fit in right here. And as a dad, and you telling me that story about you and Mr. Featherstone.
Wasn't that good?
I mean, you can end the tournament there. That's what it's all about. Who cares who wins? I mean, I hate to say that as a competitor, but that's everything for me.
What'd you take away from the day?
Oh my gosh, what did I take away from today? 2 things. I said, shoot, 5 years from now, if we're still doing it here, this thing is going to be
blow up.
It's going to be blow up. Yeah.
You got the right people.
Yep.
But the right place, yeah, I'm with you.
The other takeaway was I'm inspired.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is, we've been trained to think, this tournament and these players are the ones that we only care about. And these are the only ones that have the ability to inspire young kids, older golfers or whatnot. And I remember walking down in Crop and Bigley and Featherstone and Ching, we're about to tee off, and I'm up here, perched up looking down, and there's just a mob of people walking down, and they were almost running because something important was going on down there, and I got goosebumps, and I looked back up, and John Ashworth's standing there. And I just, the golf gods, they do exist, and it's present here this weekend, and I just can't wait for, I feel like the tournament's over, man, and we got a whole other day.
How does tomorrow unfold?
Behind us is the finishing hole. Every Grass League event to this point has finished in dramatic fashion.
Ridiculous fashion. What are you doing? You can't make 65 footers with 8 feet of break.
And
you can't do that.
And what did you say when Billy Haynes made the putt? Divine intervention?
It was indeed.
I can't wait to hear what you say about the finishing of the tournament tomorrow, because it's going to be special.
If you could see the sunset, it's divine. And tomorrow, some team is gonna have $100,000 in their pocket, and they're gonna be high-fiving. And again, that's the continual growth of this league.
And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step on his toes, and I'm gonna close out the show because you taught me so much, and we're in this environment, and I'm gonna act as if I'm the lead broadcaster, which I will never be. But it's an honor, Ned. It really is an honor to do stuff like this with you.
It's all of our honor.
And to many more tournaments. And I really think tomorrow's going to be a special day.
Goat Hill Park has a special place in Oceanside, in municipal golf, in golf in general. Come one, come all. And more importantly, come in what makes you feel comfortable. It's a park where you happen to play golf, and so much more. The place has gone from rags to a rich look, but has maintained an affordable rate. The question that might never have an answer, or might never need to be answered: did John Ashworth save Goat Hill Park? Or did Goat Hill Park save John Ashworth?
John Ashworth and all of the folks that make Goat Hill Park tick are as golfy and true to the game as you can possibly be.
Up here is a family. I think that's led by John. He's really the heartbeat of this place. When your boss is the one up at 6 a.m. pulling the weeds and moving the dirt and building bunkers, there doesn't need to be much said.
I would say it is, the title would be caretaker. Well, I was introduced by my father. He was a school teacher, and so he'd get the summers off, so we played a lot of golf in the summer. And my mom went on this kick at one point and had us all go to Sunday school when I was about that age, and I went one time and I was just not into it. And I think I complained so hard that they gave me a choice. I could either go to Sunday school or go caddy for my dad. That's how I got introduced to golf. And I'm sure he probably pulled the cart half the time, but golf became this kind of retreat, this getaway, I think it became my religion in a way.
The story of Goat Hill is that they were going to turn this place into soccer fields, and John and his buddies got together and went down to the courthouse and petitioned for them to be able to get the course and to keep it. This place certainly made me realize why I loved golf. We share the same passion for what golf can do for the community.
What happened with Goat Hill Park was a lot of the courses around here, the 3 or 4 courses, the course I grew up on that I caddied for my dad, San Luis Rey, went away. The course I played high school golf, Escondido Country Club, went away. And we would play Goat Hill Park, and it was real scabby. It was mostly dirt, but it's been around since 1952. And it was protected by a municipality that said if you change the use, you would have to go to the vote of the people. A handful of us got the crazy idea to go, let's save Goat Hill and build a community around this place. They said, okay, we got to go with your plan, John. And then I was sort of like, oh my God, I never thought we'd get it. We were just trying to look like we were doing something. Came home and I said, honey, I bought a zoo, So, we just kind of scrapped and clawed, and one day after another, and just kept, working on it, still working on it to this day. And everybody just, believed in that we could fix it up. It's not a country club. One of our little mottos is world class, working class. You just have to get up and do it every day and show up for the people that come here and we got a fairly small crew. We got Laz, who's our superintendent, and then 6 greenkeepers, and they all love it and give it their all. And I want them to feel like it's their place. We're just all passing through anyway. Nobody really owns anything. We get humbled and then we come back the next day. It's a silly game, and but it does connect people.
Folks, we're back here at Goat Hill Park at the 2025 Summer Grind. Day 2, the final round, and the leaderboard is something you can only dream up. And I'm honored not only to be at Goat Hill for this setting behind us, but who's sitting next to me? I got Ned Michaels, an absolute legend broadcaster, and then Parker McLaughlin. I mean, legend broadcaster, legend golfer, legend coach. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't be sitting in this seat, but let's get into the action. Ned, you were out here all day yesterday. Can you describe the scene yesterday and what you're expecting today?
Well, in the morning, the course laid down. We saw some good scores in the morning, and as the wind picked up, the greens firmed out, and the golf course started to fight back a little bit in the afternoon. So I'm expecting that. I think the leaders today are going to have the most difficult of conditions, but you also look at some of the hole locations today. I think we're going to see a lot of birdies, maybe an ace, maybe 2 aces. So when you come out today, you better, Parker, be ready. You have to come out thinking 10 under if you're going to get to the top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, I think absolutely. I was out there looking at the course this morning. I just flew in from Europe. I had to be here. I was like changing my flights around. Had to be here for the final day. But when I did go drive the golf course this morning, you could see 9 irons almost landing soft and backing up, as opposed to yesterday afternoon when I heard balls were really bouncing. So guys this morning are scoring. We can see it. There's groups that are 8, 9 under par through 13, 14, 15 holes. I think the afternoon groups are going to struggle. I think if you're kind of in the middle of the pack and you can really blitz it, kind of like an 11 to 12 o'clock tee time today, and you can go put up 10, 11, 12, 13 under, I think you got a chance to really sneak up and beat those leaders because they didn't really have a huge gap from 10 under to 7 under. The 7 under guys, I think if they shoot 12, 13 under, they might get it done.
And you're speaking about the guys going off later in the round. We're going to be watching you guys follow along one of the featured groups. Second to last is going to be Will Crop, Brian Bigley, Hayden Wood, and Ricky Romano. And the 2 of you are going to be walking along with them for 18 holes commentating. I am excited for you. Ned was here yesterday, and he was in their group with Will Crop and Brian Bigley. So what are you expecting today after what you saw yesterday?
Yeah, I was just going through the scorecards this morning, looking back on especially the opening 5 holes yesterday. Madness, complete madness. In the first 5 holes, we had 4 hole outs from off of the green. A couple of long putts and bigs. Anything off the green he chipped in yesterday, which, and Parker, I wanted to get your thought on this because one observation I had was off of the green, when players were missing the green, they were really struggling with chipping. I didn't see anybody knocking it close. And then all of a sudden, Biggs comes out in the afternoon, he chipped in 3 times. And so, there's a little Kikuyu, some mixture of Bermuda in there as well. Even with a perfect lie, the guys were still struggling. How do you handle this kind of grass around the greens?
Yeah, I mean, I think objective number one is to hit the green. You want 2 putts every time, especially to try to score out here in this format. But if you do miss the green, reading the lie is always number 1. And obviously you can put your hand on the golf ball because they're playing a scramble. So picking out the proper lie for yourself is important. But I always think going down in loft is a big key, and especially the guys that play in a lot of Bermuda grass, don't go with your 60 or your 62. Go down in loft to your 56 or your 54 degree. Just gives you a better chance to make better contact on the golf ball. That's probably what he was doing yesterday to get some of those close and even in.
A question for you, because this was something that I talked to the guys yesterday, and when you ask them, well, were you nervous? And almost every one of them said, no, I wasn't nervous. And then I kind of pry a little bit deeper. Were you anxious? Because they're playing for a lot of money. So for guys to say they weren't nervous, I'm not sure I'm buying it.
I mean, they're nervous, okay? Especially the local guys, because these guys there's party buses showing up with their family, their girlfriends, their future girlfriends, and they're just mobbing down there. I mean, for them to say they're not nervous, they'd be lying. And a guy was very forthright with me, Chad Hambright. And Nick Mason told me this guy's going to play on tour. And he's a young gun. He's unbelievable to watch. He came over to me and he was like sweating. He goes, I was wrong last night. I was a little nervous on the first tee. So if he's nervous, everybody's nervous.
Yes. Well, they should be nervous, right? I mean, This is a great environment. Yesterday, the gallery was following that final group was fantastic. And so if you're not amped for that, especially with 4 birdies in a row to finish, if you're not amped for that and getting a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous, a little bit excited, I'm not sure I'm buying it.
And I'd say this before I hand it over to who might be the most valuable person on property. If I were out there, I'd be like, hey, Parker, come over. Can you give me a tip? But round 2, the first round is not everyone's going to come out because there's no conclusion to the event. But there's going to be a conclusion to the event tonight. And then when that ends, Donovan Frankenreiter, if it don't matter to me, it don't matter. He's going to be right there as we're finishing up. I think this whole place is going to be surrounded and it's going to be lit.
I agree. Can we talk a little bit about the team aspect? Dive a little deeper for me into, obviously we've got 11 franchises. Talk to me about what this means. And guys aren't playing for their own individual names. They're playing for their teams. Walk me through a little bit of that dynamic.
It gives me goosebumps because it's part of the other stuff we talk about with like trying to give a platform to players that go play in Latin America in these lonely places. They're gone, puddle jumpers and they're by themselves and they miss the cut and they're crying in their hotel room. It's really, really lonely. We're taking it to the even next level to where there's 4, groups of 2 all playing for the same thing. And I had an interview yesterday with a guy and he's like, I didn't think about it that way. He's like, I don't have to win the tournament. I just need to play well. And I think it's really cool because, and you will be able to talk about this, and you, before you got hurt, you probably, you're going, you see a leaderboard out in the middle of the course, you're like, oh, McLaughlin, where's Parker? This time it's going to be just, the Auto Aces or United or the Muskies or something like that. And let's say you guys birdie, you go 1 more under, and then you're sitting on the tee box, and then you go down 1. You're like, oh, we got to pick that guy up. It's a different way of thinking about golf, and I think it harps back to, I hate to always quote this guy, but Herb Brooks. The name on the front of the jersey is more important than the name on the back. Golf needs a little more of that, Parker.
I love it. I can't wait to see, and I think as people start to get to know the players within these franchises, you're going to start to root for your franchise, right? Whether it's from where you're from, the San Diego Munis, or the Los Angeles Roses, or the Scottsdale Strikers, you're going to be like, I have a connection with them because I live there, or that's my favorite play.
And you need one guy who's the anchor, who's playing well, and it can evolve. But you need one guy that, hey, this week we can count on this person. And again, it doesn't have to be the same person every week, but you have that one anchor as you come into the tournament. It makes everybody else freed up. It makes everybody else play better. If everybody's kind of looking for who's it going to be, then you're in trouble.
And you kind of mentioned something that can't wait for people to get to know the players. I got to say, I have a man crush on one of the players, and I know you do too. Ned, and you weren't here yesterday, so I'm going to be asking you at the end of this broadcast, who's your man crush on? Will Crop. What happened yesterday? There's a picture of him and Bigley colliding in air. I thought he was going to get knocked out. Bigley's 6'6", 250, and Will Crop's just a little guy. But he brings this presence to this property. He means everything. He teaches everyone out here. He was the last guy on the range with his dad behind him. Like, this dad was 2 feet behind him, almost getting hit by the club in his ear. He wants to win this. I'm going to go on a limb. Do you want to tell her, or can I predict who your man crush is?
I actually have 2, but go ahead.
I was going to say Colin Featherstone. Is that correct?
So it's actually Colin Featherstone's dad,
Oh.
Jay. First of all, he had really cold beer that he was sharing yesterday, which was fantastic. But the man had a stroke not too long ago, and he came out and fleeced the match play senior club championship here. So he is the reigning senior club champion after having a stroke, and he's got a little limp, and he said, I got to hitch my giddy up, but I can still putt. So that's my number one kind of man crush of good goals in life. Featherstone, I love how he finished yesterday, but Bigley. Give me Biggs, man. You know what? I was thinking about it last night. He's kind of the John Daly of the tour all of a sudden, right? Where he makes it look really easy. He doesn't take any time. He's chipping in. He's making long putts. He delivered.
Yeah, it's easy to make the comparison to John Daly, but I would say, imagine if John Daly was like a gymnast. Like, it had all this energy. John Daly was kind of subdued a lot and just, he's kind of the cool guy. Bigley, you don't know what's going to happen. He was trying to rip his jersey off. He's like, this thing doesn't fit me, and then he chips in. I'm like, this is even better than
He took a
John
pocket
Daly.
knife out and cut slits in his jersey.
And the best part is, you're walking with these guys, Will Crop and Brian Bigley. And maybe let's preview who else we're playing with, because you have a little knowledge on those guys.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, speaking to Colin Featherstone, I was talking to he and his partner Alex Ching on the range, and Colin said to me, he said, look, this is my major. He said, I'm not playing professional golf anymore. I'm working, but he's like, I live and breathe this golf course, Goat Hill, and he said, this is my major. And Alex Ching has played hundreds of rounds of golf out here, went to San Diego State. And so between the two of them, like, that would be a group that I would look at kind of in that 7 under range.
It's going to be a massive advantage playing this golf course. You can see the wind is up. The weather's going to change. It'll be a massive advantage to know the weather in this golf course as it changes throughout the day. And those guys arguably have the most rounds of anybody. So I'm with you. I think huge advantage to be local this afternoon.
It's funny you said that, because I went up to a guy on the range, and I don't think he's from around here, and I was like, it's like a U.S. Open today. And he's like, not quite. And I looked at him, I said, for some of us, it is. And to hear that about Colin Featherstone, I mean, it makes me want to choke up. Ned, glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, Ned.
Cheers, it's going to be a big day.
Let's close this out here.
I'm so pumped for the day.
Close us out here.
All right, so let's just talk about not necessarily who's going to win it, but the score, because I like what you said at the beginning, as the wind picks up. And I think I disagree with you, though. I think nobody's coming from behind. I understand your math, but I think there's too many local players who know the golf course in the top 5 groups. I think the winner's coming out of those last 3 groups, though. And I think you're going to have to shoot 9 under today, plus what you did yesterday. So I think that's...
Well, here, I'm going to let the smart guy go last. And so I don't have a calculator here, because, again, it's team aggregate. And that's the leader's at 31 under right now, so I try to do my calculus here. But what I'm going to say is, like you guys have said, the early groups are going to play a lot better. So that they're going to be even more inflated. So, I mean, are we looking into the 60s maybe? I don't know. But I saw a putt by the San Diego Munis, the local team back here. It was Claire Hogle and Nick Swanson. And Nick Swanson was called up literally a week before the tournament because freezer tarps couldn't make it. And he's out here, and he makes a putt from across the green, and the ball touches the entire part of every part of the hole. And he goes in, and he gives Claire Hogle a hug. I'm like, they shot 7 under. I'm thinking to myself, okay, something special's going on there, let alone Hayden Wood, Ricky Romano, Johnny Chin, Andrew Yoon. Here in their home, but in their backyard, I don't know what the number's going to be, but I think they're going to win.
And that's the next part, and I'll throw it to you, Parker, is going from the team who's going to win, as in the 2-man team, to the bigger team aggregate. And that's where I think the morning, midday, the guys who maybe didn't play as well yesterday, that's huge to winning the team aggregate.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. If you can get to 20 under today, you're gonna win your individual team, right? And I would say I'm looking probably closer to 50 to 55 under as far as like the franchise. I like the Scottsdale Strikers. I think that they're kind of the team that I would look at to potentially take this. So that's where my head's at.
I like your numbers though. I think your 20 is a winner, and I'm gonna take the low end of your 50 to 55.
Probably it's probably gonna be a little higher than
we'll
that.
See.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll start there and then we'll work up.
Didn't know you guys were mathematicians. You guys are just going back and forth. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised with your prediction. So,
it's gonna be good. This is gonna be good. We wish you all were here, but maybe in December.
In December, you'll be seeing us coming back. All right. The 2025 Summer Grind is now underway.
Auto Aces now at 1 under par. Par, birdie. They said that is the exact same start that they had yesterday and had a fantastic day. They're feeling good right now. Again, you can't really feel the wind on this tee box. I'm looking at the top of the trees, and it is definitely there. But on the 4th tee box, you feel nothing. Whole green feeds right to left. Playing up that right side with a little draw is the perfect play.
There's that wind.
Might catch a piece on the left side of the green.
It's behind it on the green left, and I pulled it. It just didn't cut because there's this.
Yeah, I know. Do I just hit like a cut 8 iron then?
If you like that.
I feel like this hole fits Gabe's shot shape really well. I'm expecting a good shot from him here.
And then got it.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, be good.
It's the right stick. Just so hard again to judge the distance on these shots. You're just not feeling the wind. There is downhill. Don't know what the wind is doing. Really difficult right now for the guys.
Sit.
Okay, not too bad there for Cam. Ended up stopping. Sometimes that will feed off the front, but they're going to have a nice uphill look at it. Not too bad of a spot to leave himself in.
Stay there. Man, that thing's just spinning. Okay. It's on the green. Yep. I think it was just spinning, right?
Damn. That thing got up in the air.
Yeah.
Auto Aces are going to be first to go. They have about 30 feet. This is a very difficult putt. It's downhill and almost looks like a double breaker.
It's like uphill at the hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a little some.
Okay.
I've got it out there right now.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
me.
watching.
Yeah, you know me.
Ryan McPherson and Gabe Salvanera may have found their home. Playing for the Canada Hat Tricks in 2024, before being dropped in the offseason, they were then drafted by the Michigan Auto Aces at the beginning of the 2025 season. And a 10-under round on day one of the summer grind, helping to put the Auto Aces in the driver's seat going into the final round, is sure to have the franchise brass feeling good about their off-season moves.
Spectacular putt right at the end. It fell in. Love to see it. That moves the Auto Aces now to 2 under par through 4. Just a little bit more.
David Bradshaw is finally starting to find his footing in the Grass League. The Scottsdale Strikers added him to their roster late in the 2024 season with the hopes that he could parlay his myriad of professional golf experience into success for their team. Yesterday's round of 9 under, alongside drafted partner Cam Lamb, is exactly what they were looking for, helping to position the Strikers within 1 shot of the lead. And they'll need another low round today to help the team make a charge.
Even par through
Break the
4
spell here.
holes.
Gotta break it. Ooh. This is a big spell for us.
It'll come a little left off him. Just inside him in the pin. It's 48 raw.
And it's up 2, Vince. So 50? Up 2 to 50, yeah. It's there's gotta be a little bit of hurt up there.
It's got to be .65, yeah?
Player owner Brian Hops of the Minnesota Muskies knows what it takes to win a golf tournament. He's been called a professional amateur and has been tearing it up on the senior amateur circuit. He also won the first Grass League tournament, the 2024 Grass Clippings Open, but his partner from that win, Drew Kittleson, isn't here this weekend. Luckily, he's got the help of Scottish professional Jimmy Gunn to help him try to make the Muskies the first 2-time Grass League winners.
Be good. Be good. All right, right behind it. Right there. Right there. Almost. It should be pin high, I think.
After the first round, the Canada Hat Tricks are only 4 shots back of the lead. In no small part thanks to an 8-under from Vince India and Jim Knaus. Both are pros, and despite Knau's retiring from professional golf in 2022, their competitive edge is certainly still there.
I think you got gusted pretty good. Yeah, I don't think.
You just tell me, man. It doesn't bother me one way which one we take.
All right, let's see how that does.
Let him in. Yep. Oh,
man.
putt. Excellent.
Nice.
Yep, really good.
Is that the first fist bump of the day?
Yeah, get him out early, babe.
Nice. I'm going to give you a line. You watch what I got.
Buckets!
Oh, there.
Good one.
Buckets!
Oops. Oh, baby.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Concerns, comments? Nope.
Yeah. Do you ever shut the up? No. I'm just
Unreal is the official apparel partner of the Grass League, and I gotta say, they make some incredible clothing. So if you're looking to spruce up your golf wardrobe with some amazing performance polos, or like the Grass League players do, performance tee, head over to unreal.com to see their full selection. That's UNRL.com.
I call her the queen of golf, Mrs. Paige Spranick. Thank you for being here first. And second, I mean, I got to start with this. I mean, you've been kind of all around the world in golf, you know what I mean? You've done everything. Tell me what this feels like to be at a par 3 tournament, sitting in front of this on a mic with me, with Todd Dobson. It kind of seems a little crazy, but I'd like to hear your perspective.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
I'd love to hear that.
No, I mean, this is a really special event for me for a bunch of different reasons. First off, I play golf at SDSU, and so it's nice to come back and see my friends that are out here. I saw my my golf coach, so it was just a really cool experience yesterday just to like see everyone. It just kind of was this full circle moment for me. And two, Goat Hill is such a special place, and my entire career I've been advocating for making golf more welcoming and more approachable, and they're doing just that. And this is just a perfect venue for what Grass League is and what Goat Hill is and what we're all trying to do. And so it's so special. And then the level of competition yesterday, I had an awesome group, and with the Swamp Dogs and the SD Munis, and both teams played really, really well. And so it was such a pleasure to watch and to see them competing at such a high level and at a very special venue.
And speaking of the players, like you're typically interviewing Rory McIlroy or like some famous person, you know, and here's a lot of no-name guys and girls, but they are extremely talented, and you can tell it means something to them. Like, can you speak on that? Like just the contrast between, you know, Rory McIlroy and maybe David Bradshaw, who you're going to be walking with today.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was really cool for the SD Munis, for example. We had Ricky, who caddies for Ricky Fowler on tour, and then Hayden Wood, who played golf at OSU with Wyndham Clark. And to see their dynamic of working together, and some of the shots that Hayden hit was like, that's tour level good. And I know we say no names or they didn't quite make it. And I think when it comes to professional golf, there are so many reasons why someone maybe didn't cross the bridge to get to that level, and sometimes it's financial, mental, just a time in your life. And a lot of these guys are still even at the level where if stars align, they could still play and make it. And so the level of play is top notch. But one of the coolest things yesterday was watching Ricky interact with Hayden and see Ricky do what he does best. Playing one, he made so many clutch putts, but the way he talked to Hayden, it's like, wow, that is a tour level caddy and an amazing player in his own right. And it was one of the coolest things that I've seen all day.
I was like, did you play golf or did you just caddy for Hayden? I mean, I think I think maybe the cooler moments I had a little while ago, and you'll respect this, and I want to get your perspective on it, but there was a gal that played in the tournament, and I remember I ran into her yesterday before she went off, and she hasn't played at the highest levels, hasn't really played competitive golf. And you could tell in the way she was talking, she was nervous, and she didn't have the best day. And I was looking for her, I was like, gosh, man, like, I hope she understands that she can come back. She came back and played out of her mind today, and she walked off property, and she was like, she was reinvigorated. It was just so cool to see. And so from your perspective, especially for girls getting into golf, like, golf is tough. You've played at the highest level too. People don't realize that about you sometimes. Can you speak on that, just getting into golf and things to expect for someone like that?
Yeah, I mean, golf is such an interesting sport. It challenges you physically and especially mentally, but competitive golf is a completely different animal. And from a lot of the players that I have talked to in Grass League, there's a lot of scar tissue and PTSD from playing competitively, and that's something that I really struggled with. And so it's kind of nice to have this new venue that they can compete in again that isn't as stressful as maybe, in junior golf you're playing to get a full ride scholarship, and in college you're representing your university, and then in pro you're playing for your life, that's what it feels like. And I think a lot of us, when it comes down to it, we love golf more than anything, and we do love competing, but when it turns into a job, and when it turns into, sometimes it feels, I know it's dramatic, but at times it feels like life or death.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have had to make the choice, do I want to give up this dream that I put everything into, blood, sweat, and tears, so many hours of my life, or do I need to get a job that is more financially stable? And there's just so much that goes into it. And so again, to see them get back into this from so many different walks of life, where maybe they didn't make it for a certain reason, being able to play again, or there's that scar tissue there and being nervous and then competing again and kind of falling in love with it. It's just really cool to see all of the different personalities and the stories and how everyone's kind of coming together, and they're bonded over playing in Grass League, which I think is really, really cool to see.
You said the word dramatic, and I would say it's not dramatic. I've cried maybe 5 times this week, maybe twice today. So it's just special. And I got to get you to the first tee, because you're going to be walking with the leaders, the aces and the strikers. Having your presence involved, I know that's going to even added more pressure to these guys. But Paige, it's an honor that you're here, and we love having you. And I know the players love having you. So want to say thank you, and go have a great time today.
Thank you. Thank you. Today's going to be a fantastic day.
Let's go.
In their first Grass League round, Will Kropp and Brian Bigley did just what Phoenix United brought them in to do: go low, shooting a round of 9 under. But for Will Kropp, there is more at stake as a key member of the local Goat Hill Park players competing in the summer grind.
Hey, you know what? If you were going to set up a hole made for this man, this would be it right here.
Yeah, little wedge, pins front right. Beautiful shot shape for Will. He loves to play that little fade. Probably just a gap wedge right here.
Come on, Will. He can hit with his spin, he can land at left center of the green, and everything just collects right to the flag. Come on, big dog. Be the right number.
That is good.
Be the right number. Be the number.
Crazy.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. It was right at it.
Landed a foot away from the hole. Just over the green now.
They need something from Biggs. He's going to need a big hard bounce to the right. He needs some magic here. He may have gotten it. He may have gotten it. He may have gotten it. Disappear. Oh, it hit the flag. 2 holes in a row. He's hit the flag. Meanwhile,
On day 1, Hayden Wood, guided by the steady hand of partner Ricky Romano, helped to put the local San Diego Munis 6 shots back of the franchise lead. Down the stretch, they'll be the Munis' final opportunity to make a run.
Oh, it landed so soft.
Oh, how did it dig in?
They are disgruntled.
How did it dig in?
very disgruntled.
Good shot, Woody.
Well, Biggs' shot landed short of the green. Big bounce on that firm turf to a tap in, basically. Hayden lands it one step on the green and it spins off the green.
Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there.
Oh, we got the bounce short of the green. What a shot. Go in.
Do it.
The gallery is loving these two.
Thank you. Good shot. Thanks.
14th, maybe the best hole on the golf course, and our guy's delivering.
I think it's a birdie. Nice, Romano.
Couple of kick-ins at the 14th.
Hole 5 is a very difficult par 3. It's long, it's up the hill, it's into the wind. I just got really quick on that one, unfortunately, for Ryan, and it looks like it's going to miss wide right.
That's terrible.
I just got so quick.
Yeah, it's fine. I got it. Watch.
Big try here for Gabe. Pressure is on. Yeah, he pulled that left. It's going to be okay. Just not the shots they wanted. This really isn't a birdie hole. If you walk out with birdie, fantastic. But you're just trying to get your par and go. I'm gonna miss left side for Cam. Again, not too bad. This hole is just playing so hard today. That's just gonna miss on the right side, but I think they're gonna be okay still. Just a chip and a putt for both teams.
On that hill.
Me, man.
So you've played in a bunch of big time events in your career. How does this event stack up for you?
This event's very casual, very fun, very free, not a lot of pressure, you know? No cut, we love that, Nah, it's just a good time out here, really.
Does it still get, the nerves going though? I mean, you're in the final group. This is pressure, right?
I'm gonna be real, I've been doing this a while. I'm 42, I've been at this 20 years, so you feel it a little on the first tee, but you get in the groove pretty quick.
Okay, so for everyone watching, that is just a feeling I have never felt. It's just comfort on the golf course. So how do you get over those golf course nerves, like bringing your range game to the golf course?
Honestly, it's like you kind of get yourself a little breathing routine, you know what I mean? Try to slow your heart rate down. It's kind of old school, but that's really how you do it. And then, just put it in perspective. It's not that big a deal, right? It's just a silly game.
Man, I need that. Whatever you have, I need to be this calm on the golf course. And let's go chip in.
Let's go chip in. That's exactly right. It's one shot at a time. Everything they say about golf is true. You know what I mean? One shot at a time. Keep level-headed. It's all true.
Man, vibes are high out here. Auto Ace is now not that difficult of a shot. They have a lot of green to work with, a fairly flat lie. If anything, it's slightly uphill, which is going to help them stop it even more. And it's all uphill on the green. They just got to make sure they don't land it too far past because it kind of falls off on the back end of the pin. Yeah, that's exactly
long.
What I was worried about. Again, it all looks uphill, but as soon as you get past that pin, it goes steeply downhill. Swag Master Gabe up to play now. Back of his stance, Hands are forward. He's going to try to run this one up the hill. Really good shot
real good.
there. And he left himself in a good spot to have an uphill putt. It's going to have quite a bit of movement to it. Let's see what the strikers are going to do here. This is a very delicate shot here. Let's see if Cam has the hands. I feel like that's almost as good as he can hit that. I feel like he placed that perfectly on the green, exactly where he wanted to. It's just such a challenging shot. I just don't know if that was the right play, if I'm being honest.
We'll make this one.
I'm looking down at where their ball was on the left side. It was just such an easier shot than the one they picked on the right side. Could I be kicking themselves over this decision?
It's
Strikers now have left themselves not that easy of a par putt, and they haven't seen one go in yet. So this is high pressure fairly early on for the strikers.
just underneath it, Cam.
Yeah.
Just broke right at the end. You heard it from David. He said that he has been in this position before, and this is low stress for him. He's used to being in high stress competition, and let's see if he can handle this.
Let's go!
And there you have it, and that is why he is the experienced pro. Under pressure, he didn't even feel it, ice in his veins.
All right. Just start turning.
Thank you.
Gila River Resorts and Casinos is Arizona's premier destination to stay, play, relax by the pool, see live shows, or even play some golf. So whether if you're local or just visiting the valley, head to one of Gila River Resorts and Casinos' 4 amazing properties to enjoy the You Do You experience.
Go. Whoa.
Shot, Jim.
Really good. The yeah, I mean. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Go. Go. Wow. Everything's short as I hit. Everything I hit is short, dude. Not in Phoenix.
Good putt. Good, Jimmy.
Howdy, John.
Let's go! I did it! Finally made it! Dude, I almost blew out my elbow.
Dude, I was about to say, you need a putting lesson, dude.
I just got one, man. That's why I'm not hooping.
It's gonna bounce, yeah. Maybe just under 150.
Perfect little 90 then for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit a wedge. Oh, dang it. I just didn't hit it well.
Left it out. Yeah. Probably got, what, 20 feet?
Yeah. We probably both are like 20 feet.
We get 2 birdies coming in somewhere.
Okay. Let's do it.
Bluebirds are in at 56. We're at 55.
Okay.
So.
Good swing, Hayden.
Come on. Got a lot of positive.
All right.
Okay. We'll ride. All right. Thank you. Bombs.
I know.
You gotta tell me to back it down a little bit.
I can't tell you. I think your wife's got to tell you that. I can't tell you that. I like it. I kind of like it.
Putting through your shadow can always be a little bit dicey and off-putting. This is almost one you'd want to close your eyes and just putt from memory, and this is the man to do it. Will Crop for another birdie. For another birdie. He's got it.
Let's go.
Will Crop, welcome back, baby.
Let's go. Thank you. I like that. I liked what you said right before that. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go.
All right, they're hanging in there. Hayden Wood and Ricky Romano, they haven't given up yet. There's still fight left in those dogs. They're 4 under as they come in to the closing 2 holes.
Here, let's see if it's the right club. Okay, so not too bad. It's gonna leave them an uphill putt, but Gabe's probably gonna hit it to a foot.
That's all right. Uphill look.
I mean, he has to make one at this point. He's just getting closer and closer each shot. Wow, another really good-looking shot from Gabe. This has been a treat to watch.
Hey. Just like.
Chop. Attaboy.
Really good strike here from Cam. Let's see if he can hit one nice and close. Really good shot there from Cam.
You like it, Bradshaw? Shot, bro. We hit one. Thanks. Yes.
Yeah, and a really good shot here from David. Come on.
Going. One time.
Come on. Oh! Almost had a hole in one. Spun back. 2 good shots. Some strategy here from the strikers. If they wanted to go with the shorter downhill putt or the longer uphill putt. Sometimes the downhill, slippery, touchy putts are just not that much fun to look at. This uphill putt doesn't look like it's doing all that much, but they are going to give the Auto Aces a read here. Oh.
It's pretty straight.
Again, just burning the edge
Straight.
all day long. The longest putt they've made so far was their par putt. Just one of those days for the strikers. You just can't buy a putt. We've all been there. Come on, David. Do something special here.
Go.
Oh,
Got it.
just left it short. Okay. Front 9 over, onto the back
They
9.
came in from like here.
They can turn it around real fast.
Yeah, I got it.
You guys aren't playing bad golf. It's just one of those rounds where you're just burning edges all day.
Dropping. We're just not hitting it close enough. This is David normally is like within 5 feet like Gabriel every time. So this is a little off for us. So, but you never know in these tournaments, right? You could literally go, I saw someone go 11 under through 14. 9 through 9 would be nice right now.
9 through 9. You can get it done. I believe in you. Can he do it? Yes.
Come on.
Then you have those days where the hole looks like a basketball hoop. Whew.
Let's go.
This is what it is all about at the Grass League. Look at the people behind the tee all around the green as Hayden Wood takes aim at the 18th. It's a wonderful shot, but it feels a little anticlimactic. We're looking for an ace.
Come on. Don't let up. Keep it going. Come on. We got the kids here behind us. Come on, man.
Let's see if Ricky can deliver. He kind of liked it. Put the club right in his holster. Oh, yes. That's a birdie, and that's going to be a strong finish. Will's wife, Mason, and their 2 young children, Ollie, their oldest, did not want to miss the day. He missed 2 days of naps. He was sound asleep in his mom's arms. Now they're all awake. Now they're watching. Look at the man. Look at the man. A hometown legend. And he just keeps delivering. Oh, he's already dropped the club, hands in the air as if he's made it. No, he hated it.
Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go, man. I was going to do it.
It's been a good fight from Romano and Wood. They've been overshadowed, of course, by Biggs and Crop, but this is going to be a fantastic round if they can knock it in.
That was a good putt. You got one. Hit it a little hard.
I think I got you guys
Yeah,
second place.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good shit, bro. Nice finish.
If he knocks this in, this is for the two-man championship. This is for the title. They are tied right now for the lead. Come on, one more time. Will Kropp for a closing birdie, but he's got it. Right at home, Will Kropp.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
Couple of ballers, and they deliver.
Hey, enjoy. Yeah.
Phoenix United may not have won the title, but that doesn't mean Will Kropp and Brian Bigley won't have something to hang their hats on. Their final score of 20 under par was the lowest of any twosome at the Summer Grind. With a performance like this, Will has done what all the Goat Hill Park locals hoped to do this weekend: protect the hill. With the GL Championship right around the corner, the rest of the league has been put on notice.
Stage is set right now. We are on hole 18, and the Auto Aces need to make a birdie to get to a playoff at 20 under par. And let's just take a moment to look at the amazing crowds out here on hole 18 who showed up to Goat Park. I mean, this is how Grass League does it, right here. This is what it's all about. Let's see what the Auto Aces can do right now.
Come on, kids, let's let them hear. Come on, try. Hey, girls. Hey, girls. Hey, girls.
You hear the kids. Cam has to do it for the kids. Hole in one. Hole in one.
Oh, he's going at it. Give me a kick right. Give me a kick right.
He's gonna miss on the left side a little bit long. This hole is actually quite difficult. I know it's short, downhill, not much wind right now, but the way that the green is set, where anything short is gonna spin back, anything long kind of actually kicks off the backside. So you really have to flight this shot right into it.
Oh, I like it.
Sit. Sit.
Sit. Sit.
Yeah, a little bit long. Slightly down a little bit right to left, but again, you don't want to be short, and especially in this moment, it pumps you up. Like, you are fired, I'm fired up, and I'm not even playing, I'm not doing anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on.
You gotta take a moment to yourself and then execute the shot. Let's see what Ryan can do.
High stakes par 3. This is the definition of it right here. Balls in the air.
Gonna be a little bit left. Let's see if it's at least the right distance. Sit.
Shot.
He played that shot perfectly, where he made for it to bounce a little bit forward instead of spinning all the way back. And now they left themselves in a really good shot up the hill.
That was like 95.
Big moment for Gabe right now. He has been clutched all day long. This is his moment. You can feel it. You can just feel the energy. The atmosphere is electric right now. This looks so good. Go. Oh. Okay, they can still make that putt. This is what you play for. This moment right here for the Auto Aces. It all comes down to this putt. Come on, guys.
Knocking it in. Let's do it.
Auto Aces actually have a really good look at this putt, very similar to the last putt that they had. It's going to be uphill and breaking left to right. It's a great putt to have in this moment. You want something that's uphill that can be aggressive with it, and it's not actually moving all that much.
No one. Let's do it.
So we're gonna have the strikers go first, and actually again they're going to see what it does at the cup, and that's going to be really important for the Auto Aces to see if there's any subtle breaks that we're not seeing right off the bat. One thing that I do want to point out right now is that we're always trying to grow the game of golf and get it younger, and to see all of these little kids out here really almost makes me emotional with how exciting it is to see the younger generation getting into the game of golf and so excited about it, with the chance that they had on the tee box and now running up to see this putt from the Auto Aces. It truly is exactly what this is all about, and it's about growing the game of golf. Oh, pull out. Give the crowd something to cheer about. I know that it's been a really rough day for the Strikers, but like I said, they have held their heads high and have had an amazing attitude. And it's been a true pleasure to watch them play. I actually learned a lot about how to handle the good and the bad days, which is a huge part of the game of golf. Come on, David. Oh. Really good chip there for the Strikers. They are going to putt in their par, and that's a wrap on their day. These are the moments that you practice for, that you dream about, that you want. Pressure is a privilege, and to be in this position, to have this putt, to go into a playoff, to potentially win an event is what you dream for. It's what you practice for. It's everything that you work towards, and it all comes down to this moment right here. Come on, Ryan. He's made some pressure-packed putts today. Let's just do it one more time. Oh,
Hit it too firm.
just missed on the high side.
A little too high.
It's been Gabe's day today. From hitting it to 1 foot consistently to making some amazing putts. This is his
With the
moment
right
right
speed.
here,
That
right
was just a
now.
little too firm. I got it.
Hit something right off the bat. Oh, gosh. It hit something as soon as he hit it a foot from his putt. And unfortunately, that is it for their day. They gave it such a fight to the bitter end, and they're going to come one short at 19 under. They played some fantastic golf. This is what this moment is all about, what Grass League is all about. We call it high stakes par 3 for a reason, and you saw it right there.
In the crucible of par 3 golf, where there is no room to hide, a player must rely on the strength of their team. In the silence between swings, or the tension of every putt, greatness is never found alone. It is built in partnership, in trust, in strategy, in every shared moment. The Michigan Auto Aces know this. And after all is said and done, it's not the name that will be etched in memory, but the entire team.
It is my pleasure to welcome up the 2025 Summer Grind champions, the Michigan Auto Aces. Hey, Joe Hooks, real quick, Joe. You're the face of the franchise. You're from Detroit. We're out here in California. You're holding the trophy. Tell me what this all means, man.
I guess you can say, it's just like too good to be true type of story, And so, thanks for playing.
And more importantly, my team is incredible. Woo! Got a bunch of dogs on this team, and just like I said yesterday, we was gonna boss up and make it happen. We bossed up and got that money.
To the Michigan Auto Aces. The sun is setting on the summer grind here at the beautiful Goat Hill Park. Talking to Matt Janella, he said there's some spiritual stuff going on back in the back of this property, and I can feel it up here. And you guys had the chance to walk the entire course today with some of the best groups in an unbelievable finish. Ned, I'm going to start with you because you had one of the wildest groups. You had the low 2-ball and a local guy. Can you just walk me through what the heck happened out there today?
Well, it's nice when you start with 5 consecutive birdies, but this team, we saw them yesterday, Biggs and Crop, and they just picked each other up. Every time somebody had an errant shot or you felt like maybe they were losing the mojo, then their partner makes a long putt or hits it close. I saw Biggs today hit the flag on 13, hit the flag on 14, and nearly hit the flag on 15. I mean, the guy is just made of clutch cloth through and through, and when they needed it most, the birdie at the last to win by 1.
And you touched on the team aspect. Although they didn't win the low ball, the group you were with today They won the team aggregate, which was the most important. That where all the money was going. The Michigan Auto Aces. Paige, tell me about what happened in your group.
The Auto Aces are becoming one of my favorites out here. They just have so much swagger and confidence, and it was really a pleasure to watch Ryan and Gabe play today. They were the perfect scramble partner. Anytime someone would hit a bad shot, the other person would pick them up, and it was incredible to watch, especially when it was coming down the stretch, 16, 17, 18, and they made a great birdie on 17. I got chills. Yeah. And I know we talk about high stakes par 3, and I felt it in that moment walking to 18. And I think one of the coolest moments for me was, of course, watching amazing golf, but looking behind me and just seeing a row of kids. And at the end of the day, that's why we do this, is for the next generation to grow the game of golf. And for that moment, it was almost emotional to see that at such an amazing venue with amazing golf, and then to see all those kids chanting and cheering and having the best time ever, and then running up to 18 because they wanted to see what happened. How cool is that?
You don't get that very often. And I got to say, you know, although I was stuck up here in this booth, I have a story.
You were a caged animal.
I have a story about the Michigan Auto Aces. Their GM, Andrew Carlton, actually played in the first event, the 2024 GCO, for the Michigan Auto Aces. And after that event, the ownership said, hey, we want to make you the GM, and we'd love for you to obviously keep playing, because he just missed the playoff by 1 stroke. And I remember getting a call from Andrew, and he was like, I'm not going to play. I'm not going to play. And I'm like,
Very Keegan Bradley of him.
I was going to say, did Keegan call it?
Exactly. Oh my God.
Honor over here. Wow.
And he said, no, I'm the GM. They asked me to do it. I'm going to be the GM. And him and I go back. He's always clawing at me. Why don't you say this? Why do you say that? And here I am proven wrong again. And I couldn't be happier for him and the team. The fact that Andrew Carlton chose not to play, and he will never play from the conversations we've had, that's the type of relationships that are being built. I'm a fan of Michigan Auto Aces, but that's my side of it. And I want to get your guys' perspective on this team, franchise, par 3 golf element. There's some deeper stuff going on.
Well, this is a super interesting conversation, right? Because what we've seen over the past year and a half is that teams started with players who were friends. And then they quickly realized, hey, losing stinks. And there's money here. And this is, as you said, high stakes. And so, Paige, now you're starting to see the teams evolve. And there's really been a lot of evolution. There's been upward movement and players taken off the roster. You got to perform. That's the bottom line.
100%. I mean, we've seen shifts, and they're taking it very, very seriously. And yes, you have that bond, and I think that they're bonded over, and we talked about this earlier, of playing competitive golf at such a high level and now being kind of back introduced into the game in such a fun, interesting way. But at the end of the day, it's competition, and there's a lot on the line, and they're friends out here, but not on the golf course.
That's true. That's so true. Hey, ultimate winner this week, I'll give 2. This place right here. Yeah. This place right here is look, the sun setting. I mean, this is a special joint right here, without a doubt.
Paige, what do you think about it here? Because you went to San Diego State, so you've been around here. And I remember when I first asked you, and I said, have you played Goat Hill Park? And she went to school before John Ashworth took over. And you could probably
before the Padres got good, before Park got good. I really got the short end of the stick here.
But she was so blown away when she said, I mean, it was a dirt track, and now it's this. Now it's a venue. And I mean, just to close this thing out, as you said, there's no more beautiful place than Goat Hill Park. But back to the par 3 high stakes. High stakes is different for everybody. And you got to get here. Parker McLaughlin flew into Switzerland last night, then took the early flight this morning just to be here because he felt something, and he's already back on a flight. Mm-hmm. High stakes is different for everyone, and what I always like to say is, if you can make it, we'd love to have you here at the Grass League.
It's getting harder and harder to make it. That was the other thing. Here's the other winner. I'm telling you what, folks, this Grass League, if you haven't come to an event, make sure you do. And if you think that maybe you got the talent, there are all kinds of qualifiers. You got a shot at it. It's open. And that's the thing I love is if you're good enough, as you said, you got a chance. We'd love to have you. And then, Paige, you get to come to incredible places like this and watch really high quality golf.
And shout out to the women as well. We're
Yes.
starting to see more women competing and holding their own. And I think something I do want to mention that I'm sure people notice, but they are playing from the same tee boxes. And like you said, if you can play and you can compete, then you have a home here at Grass League, and which is really exciting. And what I'm looking forward to the most, this was an amazing venue, but the event in December is going to be off the charts good in Arizona.
Bring
and
it.
I cannot wait for that moment.
Well, I think I gotta say thank you to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for being up here because it means everything. And gosh, I gotta get some sleep before the December. The GL Championship is gonna be something interesting. But we're gonna leave with this. Thank you, John Ashworth, Goat Hill Park, and the Oceanside community. That's a wrap for the 2025 Summer Grind. We'll see you in December.
Cheers.
Cheers.